Hello and welcome to the part 2 of the review of the Orange Monte Carlo aka the ZTE Escape. So let's carry on with the review. So on the last video I did the design and interface, and now I'm gonna go on to doing the contacts and calling. So if I go on to contacts, this is what the contacts look like. I haven't uploaded any contacts yet. So here's the dial pad, which is very large because of the large screen, and it's very smooth and very accurate. The touchscreen is also very accurate, so you can see. And there's the dialer. There's the call log for like when you get calls, missed calls, your contacts, favorites. You can make groups, and you can add groups to anything. So that's contacts and calling. So now if I go on to the if I set up the good Gmail account, then I can show you Gmail and that stuff, and the Android market. So accounts and sync, add account. See, as you can see, they got corporate, Yahoo, work. This one is this one where it says work. That's Orange's one, so you don't want to use that because they charge you. And so I'm gonna click on Google because Gmail. So I'll just type that in. If you just bear with me for a second. And there we go, signing in. So that's now gonna sync up all my contacts and everything. So there's I'm gonna go on Gmail now. So by the way, that is where it says mail, and it shows the email with the at on it. Let's see if it'll focus. Yeah, there, that one. That notification was just letting me know of the Google Mail has finished syncing. So there's Gmail, it's popped up there. So that mail where it says that's the orange email, and you don't want to be using that. The one that you want to be using is this one. That's the Android email, and that one will charge you if you use that. So now if I go to Google Mail, I'll show you what that's like. So it's pretty standard, but it's very nice. If this is the old version, so if I go to the market now, I'll update it automatically, or well, it should. So now I'll go on to the I'll just show you first I'll show you what making a call looks like. When you press call, this is the interface that you get. I have to call something like O2 call. Yeah, so this is what it looks like, and if you just tap dialing pad, you bring up a dialing pad, and you can make Bluetooth. You can add a call, so you can have like conference calls and everything. You tap there, that'll take on speakers, and you just press end to end. Oh, and you can also, let me just go back into that. You can also like do other things while you're on a call. Like as you can see that red green call button, green call sign. That means you're still in a call. It says current call, and you can do other things while you're on a call, but you can't do things that use the speaker sound. So like I can go into the market now while that's doing that. So I'll just end the call, then go into the market. I'm sorry for like the quality, like I need to get a new camera, so I accept. I'm going on to the market now. So this is the old market, as you can see. So the old market, but as you can see there, where it's updating Orange's apps as well. And it says updates available, Google search installing your Orange on. So this is what it looks like when you have an ongoing notification, like USB connected, because my phone is connected. That will be an ongoing, like these are. And when you just get a notification, it'll say notification. If you want to clear those, you just press tap clear and it'll clear all of them. So to get the updated market, all you have to do is exit out and then exit back in, and it should be you have to go back into it like after these have finished updating, and it should it updates automatically. So once that's finished updating, I'll go back into the market and show you the updated one, because it updates automatically. So don't worry if you have the old one, like it'll update. So it says application available because it's updating now. So now if I tap on it, I don't know if you saw the icon change then, because it just changed the icon. So there, that's the new market. So it didn't take long for it to do that. And that's loading up. So you got apps, books, movies, pretty standard, but it's a lot better than the old one. A lot nicer. It's carpet tinting. Yeah. You click on games, take games. You know what it's like on the App Store and market. It's all pretty much the same. That's the market. So I'll just show you what the messaging is like. If you tap that button there, that's the messaging. So new message. I'll show you what the keyboard's like. This is the Android keyboard. Let me just show you the orange keyboard. If you hold on there, click input method, you could choose the two keyboards out of them. So X10 is the orange one. So this is what it looks like. They also have swipe, so you can like swipe and do your words. So like look out. Yeah, look out there. And yeah, this is pretty good for the swiping, but I just don't like the look of it. But you can also get different keyboards from the market, like different swipe keyboards and different colored keyboards. But I think some are free, some are paid, so that's pretty good. So I'll just put it back into Android. After all, it's an Android phone. So, and I'll show you what the texting is like. I'll say hi. This it's pretty hard to do it like this. So click there. It's pretty hard to do it behind this. So hi. This. It doesn't have all correct on this one, but you can get keyboard. Anyway, you get what it's like. I'll just type anything. It's pretty fast and pretty smooth. So that's the number and changes there. Full keyboard, QWERTY keyboard. So yep, that's that. And then I'm gonna go on to now. I'll show you what it looks like in landscape mode. If the home screen won't go on landscape mode, but this will. I'll show you what that's like on the full keyboard. I think I might be able to write something fully now. So you can see it's very large keyboard, so if you turn it, it's very much easier to type, but not whilst you're doing it behind camera. So you can see it's very quick and smooth. So if you press menu button, it'll take you to a shortcut where so you can access the wallpapers, notifications, search, and like add a widget to the home screen, all programs and settings. So I'll add a widget to the home screen and show you like how to do that. I'll add an Android one, and I'll add music. That's what they look like, and they got many more. We got a lot more widgets, and this is our orange gallery widget. That's orange is clock, orange is tips widget, and these are some shortcuts, applications. And there's the messages. They got one page blank, and I'll show you the internet now, like what the internet's like. But first of all, I'll just finish showing you the app drawer, like what are some unnecessary stuff that you don't need for, like orange. I'll put like a games market, even though you don't need that because of messaging, so you could get rid of that. But I'll show you how in another video, like how to get rid of all this orange stuff if you don't want it. They also have messenger. And here's another useless thing. See, they only let you use the orange apps as well if you're on if you're on their network. Not if you're on the if you're using mobile internet. So they got orange maps, which is pointless because there's Google Maps, and Google Maps is a lot better. Then they got photo, even though it got Android Gallery, and that's just another pointless thing. Then they got ringtones, that pointless game there. There's a lot of pointless stuff on this stuff, like these two games. You might want the games, but orange stuff like those maps and other stuff like games and their app store, these are really pointless things. So I just thought I'd show you that before I forget. So now the internet, I'll go onto the internet and I'll show you what that's like. The internet is pretty fast. There's an orange I'll put there icon on there, so that's another stupid thing. So, and because this it's loading up Orange World by default, and this is on Wi-Fi, so it's connected to a broadband, so that's why it's gonna be. But and by the way, I am unlocked because I'm on O2 and this is an orange phone. So if you want to see my unlocking video on how to unlock this, just go to my channel, or I'll have a link down below. Yep. So I'll just load up Google now or something. Yes. Google.co.uk, and google.com is quicker. You can see that was pretty fast, but that's just a Google mobile website, so I need to go to a proper website. I'll go to GSM Arena. If you haven't heard of that, check that out. Has all the latest stuff for phones and everything. Has old phones as well. There it is, GSM Arena. So let's see how fast it loads up. So bear in mind it is at 800 megahertz and is a well, what is it called? Is a good quality phone, but it is a cheap phone, so it's not going to be too fast. Because if it was too fast, then they'd make it obviously a lot more pricier. So yeah. So I'll show you what zooming out is. So as you can see, that's pretty fast, but it's a little laggy. But there again, that's reflected in the price, because I paid £100 for this phone, so it's not going to be like of really high quality, because the screen is plastic, it's not even glass, but it's still a good decent phone. So you can do pinch to zoom, so it's pretty smooth, and you can also do double tap to zoom. So I'll just zoom out and show you that. So as you can see, I don't know if you can read that, but the quality is really good, because it is 480 by 800 pixels. Field landscape. If you can see quality, yeah, it's really good, the quality on this phone, especially for the price you pay. Because I just cannot believe this phone was £100 when I saw it, so I would just buy it then and there from Argos. So that's the internet. So I'll be going on about the camera now, so I'll show you the camera. So I think the camera's not that good. Here it is, camera. Now the camera is 5 megapixels, but it's not as good as like other 5 megapixel cameras that I get, because I'll take a picture of. Okay, it's pretty fast. It does take quite some time to load back up, so you can take another picture. So as you can see there, you can see the lag, well not lag, but like the time that it takes to load back up to take another picture is. Yep, and as you can see, this room is very well lit, because you can see that light there. No, you can see that light there. So it's there, but even though it's got that light there, it still uses its flash, so it doesn't have a light sensor. So as you can see, look, it takes it flashes even though there's enough light. so that's a little on the downside, but nevertheless it's a good phone. So here you have the settings here for the camera. You got zoom, okay, zoom. You got the flash container on and off. You got the white balance, like different balances, and your store location. And then you got the settings, which has got these. And if I switch to the camcorder, now this is the camcorder is really low resolution video. It's not that high. Here's the settings for that. They got color effects, video quality, and this. I usually click on high 30M because I think that's the highest quality on this phone for the camcorder. But still, I'll do a test record and I'll show you what that like. What's that like? I'll upload the video and I'll show you what that like. So this is the end of part 2. Click on the link somewhere over here for part 3. And this mainly I've focused on here: internet, messaging, and the camera. So I'll finish off the camera in the next